Doc Lexington from the rock band Iguana. I'm getting ready to gold leaf my 2011 Flying V. Okay, now we've got all the strings loose here, and we're going to go ahead and clamp this bridge out. Now we have it completely stripped down and it's ready to actually get pinstriped and then sanded. Okay, now we got everything sanded down. We've got everything taped up. We have a pinstripe on there. And we're ready to go ahead and start the gold leaf process. There's no turning back now. The Gibson is sanded down. Just rough enough with 600 grit sandpaper. We're going to go ahead and start with this area right here. This is where the pick guard goes. So that's the first area right here that I'm going to go ahead and start gold leaf. You might be able to see it here, but I've put the gilding down basically where the pick guard is, and I've went beyond the lines of the pick guard in a staggered pattern, just so when I blend those lines. But I think the camera shows pretty good here. Over here it's a little bit more water, milky looking. Here it's dried up a little bit. You want to wait about 20 to 30 minutes and then start applying the gold leaf. Okay everyone, I'm back again. The gilding is ready to roll. I wait about 28 minutes. I don't know if you can see the difference there. Got my bag of gold leaf along with 3 different brushes and the gilding, which I use normally, so you can see that or not. Alright, I've got the guitar sitting on just a thick bath towel, and then I got some big paper I put underneath it when I do the gold leafing, because it's a whole lot easier to clean up. If you move a lot, it's going to get all over your workspace, so just a suggestion. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and get started. As you see, the stuff is flying all over the place already, and my cat's going to go nuts over it. But this is going to be a good practice area. Just sort of kind of wave it around a little bit. These are great pieces of gold leaf. They're big. As far as little chunks go, the smaller it gets, the less character you have, I think. Alright, my next thing is I got this all dropped into place. You might want to tap it down in spots. I'm doing it over black this time before I had gold spray paint underneath. So I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out. And this is what I do right here. I just dialed everything down. All the gold leaves has to get in. Alright, I am still continuing. Didn't take long, and this stuff is already starting to dry the way I love it to dry. It's already, you can see it's starting to lift right here. If I rub it, I just want to make sure I'm giving a little bit more time. This stuff is going to stick every spot that has the gilding on, and it's going to start to roll off. And make sure I get up in here. Wow, it's really turning out cool here. As you can see, you just kind of got to keep working on this stuff here, getting loose edges up and off with your brush. Do not touch it with anything else other than a soft makeup brush, or you'll be redoing it. There's a couple different angles so far of it, but this one here, I think, if I can get it, is a very sweet angle. I'm going to wait about 10 more minutes and come back and do some more brushing. Okay, I'm going ahead, I'm adding some more gilding. This is just freshly getting put down. All these air bubbles have to disappear. You want to get all of your paint lines out of there, and when you're meeting up with an edge, sort of blend it in. Okay, I'm going ahead and I'm putting some more gold leaf on here. The bigger pieces are the better ones. I'm just spreading them around because eventually I'm going to be hitting them with my brush. Now it's starting to come to life here a little bit. I would recommend using swirls. You're going to have to do this for about 10-15 minutes. Just getting the excess gold leaf on. Okay, I'm here. It's really hard to see right now, but there are just little high spots where you could take a simple piece of paper like this, do not move it, and just start to rub over those high spots. You can even put some pressure on it. Then we're going to take this pinstripe off. Can't hardly see it, but I will usually just use a razor blade here. Just grab a corner. And you want to have good edges on both sides. And I finally got it here. Hopefully this will give us a nice crisp line. So far it's looking good. Careful pulling an end angle like this, making sure that your pinstriping does not break as you're going along. You're keeping a nice pattern. Alright, here we are back again. I've got the body all pretty pressed down with the paper technique through the pick guard in place. I am now getting ready to go ahead and put on probably 2 or 3 coats of polyurethane guitar.